Good evening, or afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Monkey Caviar podcast here on the Monkey Caviar Podcast Network. With me today, Angel, my co-host, J-Rod, my co-host. How are you both today?
Doing good, doing good.
So good.
Tired.
It's been a first week of our football season, and J-Rod and I were competitors this week.
Yeah.
It was a close fought game.
Oh god.
And it was me.
Very
close game.
Nah.
Sorry,
not even the whole point. Oh my god.
Not even the whole point. Everybody was talking about it the other night. Everybody was talking about it that I wasn't going to pull it out, and I was like, I don't think Gurley. If Gurley doesn't get 40 yards, I was screwed. And thanks, Todd.
Barely. Oh god.
I won without a tight. The only touchdowns I got were from my tight end and my defense. Aside from my quarterback.
Damn.
Not a running back, not a receiver.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Angel, I feel like we're excluding you during our conversation right now.
Oh, it's okay. I haven't played fantasy football, but I do watch football, so it's just kind of like, haha.
We'll get you into it one day. I like your shirt. It's Pie Day.
It's my wedding anniversary day.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Of course.
Very stereotypical me.
That's cool. That's very cool.
Yeah.
Way to go, nerd girl.
That's right.
All right. Let's plug some shows. We got American Horror Story coming up next week because the first episode's coming.
Yep.
And yeah, they better rock that.
I'm so excited.
I'm working on the Survivor podcast. Hopefully, it'll be tonight or tomorrow for our cast assessment. And then next week, Survivor starts. I'm very excited.
Mm-hmm.
Millennials versus Gen X.
Yeah.
Me versus Angel. I'm gonna win. No, I'm not. I don't think that the Gen Xers stand a chance. Really, I think they're gonna get crazy. It could be. Yeah, it's gonna be bad.
It's a surprise.
What else? We got Fantasy Monkeys on Tuesday. Back Issues is off of the schedule for now, as next Monday we start Walking Dead. We're going to recap our way up to the first episode of the new Walking Dead season.
Oh, okay.
And that will take us into Preacher's second season.
Woo.
All kinds of goodies. So, yay for that.
Mm-hmm.
If you want a podcast, hey, give me a call. I got lots of time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't necessarily need to be on all these shows. People are sick of seeing my ugly face. If you want your own, I know J-Rod and some of the boys were talking about putting together a wrestling podcast.
Yeah, and I gotta get over them next time in town.
Yeah, I think you might have to get on the old tiki and maybe see if that could happen because I'd like to do I'd like for you guys to do something without me.
Yeah, last time I was up there for what was I up there for last?
Draft?
Yeah, I was up there for a draft. I was at Empire with them, and man, we just started going, and for a good 25, 30 minutes, we just bam, bam, bam. I'm like, damn it, why the hell I have a camera on this? It was fucking awesome.
So this is a local issue, and I want to talk about it first because it's kind of sad. Empire's gone. The original Empire is shutting down today, and the new one opens today. I'm glad they opened the new one. I'm really excited to see it. I haven't taken a sneak peek, but I heard it's lovely and much bigger. But man, I met my lady at that Empire.
Mm-hmm.
I conquered trivia at that Empire.
That we did.
99 problems.
Yeah, we used to kill
good times there, and I'm gonna miss that little joint.
Me too.
It's taken an ugly turn here recently. Things going on there I don't quite agree with, but
Oh yeah.
In the new place, we'll see a change of attitude and
yeah.
So sorry that Empire's gone, but long live Empire, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
The king is dead. Long live the king. All right. So this week, I love the Chelsea talk show on Netflix because it's a podcast. What it is. She does it. Well, she does a couple of bits, but mostly it's a live chat. And she had a dinner party on this particular episode, and they were talking about race. But one thing that got brought up was how we get our news.
Mm-hmm.
And it kind of struck me as interesting. So I decided I want to talk to you guys about it. And how do you feel? All right, with the way we get our news today, we get a lot of it from Facebook, from Twitter. We get a lot of it from Instagram, Yahoo, MSN. Do either of you watch the local news?
I do at work.
I'll say probably another day.
Yeah, I do at work because it's generally like early in the morning and the TV's on in there and I need coffee before I function at work. So I just go ahead and turn it on and it's the first thing that's on is the news. So I'll sit there and watch it. But most of the time,
they let you watch TV and drink coffee at your job?
Yeah, we have a
that must be nice.
we are a 24-hour facility. We need the coffee to function, and it's not the best job. So
we won't say where you work, but because you just said it's not the best job, and that's not cool. So wherever she works, she's grateful for the job.
I'm grateful for having a job, but I wish it was a little different. Is all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, I heard that. I know that feeling.
I'm gonna take the ice cubes out of J-Rod's drinks from now on. I had Chris clicking a pen the whole episode last night.
Oh damn!
Oh, it was driving me nuts. I was like, Chris, I swear to God, I'm gonna stuff the pen up your ass. Anyway, so
I couldn't find it in my damn plastic.
I watch our local news like at 4:00 in the afternoon. Kind of get a sense of the weather mostly.
Yeah,
and I'm friends with the sports guy, so I kind of like check him out when he's on. Delano, I like him.
Yeah, I miss Big D.
Yeah, D's cool. I want him in our fantasy league so bad.
I know, right?
It'd be great. But it dawned on me when she was saying, how we specialize what news we get now. And especially right now during this horrible presidential debate or election coming up.
Oh yeah.
I have friends of mine that I consider really good friends of mine that I have unfollowed, not unfriended, unfollowed on Facebook because I cannot stand their Trump bullshit.
Everything political, yeah. I kind of feel like that myself. Oh God.
And I understand it's a product of where I'm at and my environment. And in LA, I don't think I'd have as many people that I'd be like, again.
Mm-hmm.
But here, for some reason, and I know it's a small minority, but they're vocal. And they're constantly berating. So I unfollowed him so I don't have to hear his news. Because he obviously gets his news from Fox News. And I don't even consider that news.
Hell no.
That shit is make-believe. So, it's really like getting your news from Fantasyland. It's like Mickey Mouse called me and told me that Goopy and all that. It's exactly what they do.
Right.
And then they go out to a place that is filled with only white people.
Yep.
And they go, we're going to ask you a few questions to make our poll go the way we want it to.
Exactly.
That's right.
So,
That's exactly
would you prefer to vote for the great American Donald Trump or the horrible file sharing hag that is Hillary Clinton? And hey, come on.
It's true.
And so it got me thinking. He gets his news from there, and he thinks it's fucking real news. And I was like, oh, God, well, I know where I get my news from. Did somebody out there think that my news is fake news? Legit question, right?
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
So, and we all, to some degree or another, there's conspiracy that we all think the government is shady and hiding shit from us, whether it's Area 51 or any number of atrocities in history.
Yep.
And there's been a few.
Plenty of them.
Yeah, plenty of them.
9/11, all that stuff. Oh, yeah. We can go on and on just by conspiracies.
Yeah, so, right. So we all think that that's a little bit shady. So isn't it totally possible that the news is not necessarily the news?
I mean, I think that's kind of 50-50. I think they can direct it whichever way. Like, I don't think entertainment news should be first and foremost in most places. And that is talking about almost everything you see on television as news. Like, I don't care about someone's baby's daddy who got arrested again and they're billionaires so they can get out of it. I don't care. Like, that's not anything pertaining with my life because it's a celebrity and they're not real people in my mind. But
so what's going on between Kanye and Kim is not your concern?
I just don't give two craps. Like, I make it my life mission to not say their names because if I don't, it's one less person talking about them, and then maybe they won't be celebrities anymore. Like,
well, all right, I understand that because there's places I won't go because I don't want to give them my money.
Yep.
And it's my small protest of if I don't give you my money, that's one person.
One less person, right?
So I understand you not wanting to say their names. The only reason I say their names is to bring them up ironically in that anyone that does
I
know
waste their time thinking about these two individuals is wasting their time.
I totally know what you mean. But
okay,
but
that's perfect.
But I
this
do
is exactly where I was going with this.
But I do want to know what's going on with Obama's point of view with the protests from the Native Americans in the South Dakota pipeline. I do care.
Yes, I don't give a shit about that.
Oh, I'm totally.
I didn't even heard that.
Like that. Oh yeah, and like.
Oh yeah, there's a whole big thing going on, and not that I'm not unaware of it, but they're trying to build a pipeline through some Indian reservations, and they're protesting that. And the
yeah, I know that much, but I ain't know if Obama has said anything about it. That's what kind of got me like, oh, I ain't know.
Yeah, he just recently did, but I do care about certain things like that because that reflects on our president, and that reflects on like political views. Like I do care about what Hillary might have said because I'm a liberal. So I am more prone to vote for her. I am curious.
All right, let me ask you this: Do you follow all the president? You follow the president on Facebook?
I don't follow any. I don't get a whole lot on Facebook. I get
all right.
All of mine are from BBC.
Okay. J-Rod, you got both. Do you follow Obama on either social media?
Last I remember, I think I actually got him I follow him on Twitter. It's been a while since I actually really looked at it. But I want to say I did follow him on Twitter and all because he had this big push at one point and all. And for the most part, everything he usually says on there, if it's really him, it's just all the same crap we see on TV anyway. So,
all right, what is your Twitter full of?
Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah, I know it's a rough question.
Chicks.
Mine too. Mine too. Mine is full of anime models or cosplay models.
Yeah, cosplay. Yeah.
Right. It's full of Big Brother and Survivor contestants.
Of course.
from all over the world.
Oh, I follow all the Power Rangers too. Just out of that. Every single one of them. I went through and followed every single one of them, with the majority of it being Jason David Frank, the original green/white Ranger from Mighty Morphin. I see him the most. And hell, there's actually a couple that follow me, but I'll get into that later.
Right. I have 999 people that I follow, and I always keep it at that number. And if somebody has to go, somebody has to go. That's just the way it is. But I'm not following 1,000 people. So of those 1,000 people I follow, I would say 400 of them are legitimately Survivor or Big Brother contestants.
Damn.
So half of my news that comes in comes to me from the world of Survivor or Big Brother. CBS reality TV gives me most of my news.
Dang.
And I was baffled to think about that. Like, oh my God. Like, I follow Elon Musk. I follow, the president. I follow Michelle. I follow Hillary. I don't follow Trump. People I hate. There's a lot of people that do. I don't.
It's fuel to the fire, man.
But I mean, there's a lot to be said for following the people that you disagree with.
Right.
Because seeing the constant same opinion come up on your Twitter feed or your Facebook all day is boring.
Oh yeah.
You need a contentious side. You need someone to have a different opinion, or there's no conversation.
Right.
Yeah.
But the point, what I'm trying to I don't know what I'm trying to. If there's a point, it baffles me that most of my news comes to me directly through Big Brother or Survivor.
It's okay.
And I mean, it's legit because somebody will be like, "Rest in peace, whatever celebrity died," and I'll be like, "Oh shit!" I found out that I found out Lucille Ball died from goddamn Rob Sesternino. Wow, I mean, Elton John told me that Casey Kasem died. True story. He told everybody at Bonnaroo, but I was there.
Yeah.
Bonnaroo's a lot like Big Brother. You don't get news from the outside world.
Ain't that the truth?
4 days on lockdown. So, is it my responsibility to choose more impactful people to follow in social media so that I'm getting a broader spectrum of news?
I honestly think that you don't care. Like, obviously, you don't care about certain things. I'm not saying, like, I don't care about life or, like, something that's important. Obviously, you do. But my point is, you care enough to follow them. That's what matters to you the most. That's your inner circle of importance. And then, so that's the main core of people you follow. Anything else is your outer core. So it does matter to you. It does pertain to you, but it's not for your priority or first and foremost bit of news. So
you think there's levels, like you got your bad blood squad, you got your bad blood squad, then you got your good blood squad, and then you got bloods I just know.
It's psychology 101, man.
Yep.
Psychology 101.
It's just high school. It's just on social media. You think it's the same thing?
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is.
Yep.
And you don't think it is my responsibility to widen my horizons? Whatever I like is fine, and that's where I should stay.
I mean, it's not like you can't force someone to like something. Like, I can't force you to be like.
Oh, that's a lie.
What?
That's a lie. I have forced Kristen to like all of these reality shows.
Oh yeah,
because I constantly hammer her with them.
Exactly.
And she has to watch them.
Nope,
yeah, exactly. That's different. Yeah.
See, that doesn't pertain. I can't do that.
You say you just leave, but we're talking about 50 hours of reality programming a week.
Nope. I would not be in that house ever.
Damn, that's still that much. Oh God.
No, it's not that much. It's about 6.
No, it totally is that much.
No, it probably is. If you actually get every single one, yeah.
There are times when Survivor, The Amazing Race, and something in another country is going on at the same time.
See?
It's never been all three, Big Brother, Survivor, and Amazing Race, all at the same time.
Oh, no,
because Survivor, or Big Brother has been summer. Over the Top, which is the fall season of Survivor, or Big Brother. So this September, I will have all three going on at once. Craziness will ensue. Madness, I'm sure.
Oh, holy shit.
Plus, I'm deep in the middle of Australian Survivor, and they started with 24 castaways, so it's taking forever to bail through them. But anyway.
Damn, how many is it usually? That sounds like a lot. 24, God.
Yeah, we usually start here with like 18. And we do 39 days on our island. They do 55.
Can't do all that. Nope.
People lose like 40% of their body weight in the 39 days.
Wow.
55 days, you're talking about more than half.
Damn, that's some extreme diet in there.
Yeah, it's crazy. And it's not like they're giving them more food or anything. right on par with. I mean, they may be giving them more beans and rice, but too much more like our Survivor. It's pretty fucking brutal.
Oh damn!
You all out there, the one person viewing that pay attention to how you're getting your news, and don't watch Fox News. Fox News.
Please don't. For the love of God, please don't.
My opinion.
Watch MSN, and I don't care if you watch CNN. I just don't. Fox News is just not news. You can, see how despicable Ann Coulter and Nancy Grace are. Fine, I'm go for it.
Oh, Nancy Grace.
You have to watch it like it's entertainment and not a news program. Because if that's your news, you're getting. And bad news to bad blood.
That segue.
And we got bad blood. Person in the world I have tons in common with, it's Taylor Swift. I'm also a young songwriting billionaire. A lot in common. Her Bad Blood video, she's got her all-girl squad. I think what does a Bad Blood squad entail? Is it people you want to party with? Is it people you want to have your back, that you want to fight with? What is it to you, Angel?
It's just people I really like, I guess, like obsess over, and kind of like, I love these people, and these are celebrity people that I absolutely adore.
Mm-hmm.
That way, is that how you feel, J-Ron? Like, is this like the dream team dinner party guests?
Pretty much, yeah.
Not dinner party.
There are people that I know I
like,
can hang around with and actually be able to conversate with for hours. We can drink, have a good time. If something goes down, I know we fighting and we good afterwards. And all that, yeah. Exactly.
Right, do you need certain types? Do you need archetypes? Do you need a wingman? And do you need a comic relief man? People in your Bad Blood squad.
Yeah. Probably, I mean, not thinking about it, probably kind of evens out like that, where I have this person, that person. But for the most part, now it's just whoever I like, and if they fall into different archetypes, hey, even better.
How many cosplay girls you got on your Bad Blood squad, Jiro?
Yeah, I know at least one. There's at least one.
Yeah.
Who wants
to go first? I'm gonna go last because I'm gonna make mine up as I go.
I guess I'll go first because I have a bunch that I was fighting over. For me, it's really hard to pick.
All right, we put a limit at 5, so we'll go one at a time.
Okay.
Angel, who's your first in your Bad Blood? Your right hand person.
Probably Jennifer Lawrence, because I relate. I love her. I feel like if I was ever a celebrity, I would be her. Like, I relate to her in a lot of ways, like everything, the way she acts, and just pretty fucking cool. Like, and it helps. She's really pretty, so that helps too. But yeah, no, this whole thing was really hard because I'm a military kid, so making friends is hard. And I have one or two friends. Like,
we're your friends. Like,
yeah, sure you do.
All right,
we kind of like
we love our Angel. What can we say?
Strictly Dickly. That's what we can say.
There it is.
That's gonna be for later.
Yeah. By the way, if I'm making shirts, those are like the second ones I'm making. I'm gonna do Monkey first. I'm gonna put Strictly Dickly. Will be right behind it.
That's right.
All right, J-Rod, who do you got as your right hand?
My right hand, I got David Draymond from Disturbed, the lead singer. Cause that's my dude. I love some David. Yeah, you know it. Hell, now I think about it. Hell, I met majority of my friends from just going out singing karaoke, and I pull that song out, and I get jaws dropped whenever I do that.
I have seen J-Rod do Disturbed at karaoke several times, and it's a treat. It's a treat.
So that means
man,
one day we'll put it on the podcast.
He gonna found this, and I do it. They're like,
I'm gonna need to watch it. I'm gonna need to watch it. I need to see this.
I need to get out there
we'll
karaoke.
Podcast one day.
I'm so in.
That'll be fun.
Yeah, I'm so not.
I'm so in. I'm ready for this.
Hey, you ain't that bad, man. I've heard you do what? Some Johnny Cash.
I can do some cash.
Yeah.
I can do some cash. I got that Marlboro Grumble.
You know,
smoking too much. All right. My first guy that's going to roll in my squad is going to roll like I roll, which is not quickly. We walk, we don't run. We like the SUV and not the small car. He's got the same sense of humor as me. I'm going to go with Kevin Smith.
Oh, call it.
Go.
Me and Kevin could hang. I think it wouldn't be a problem having a chat over any subject, really. He may not share my love of reality TV, but I can bring him around. So, yeah, I'm going to go with Kevin. He's, I got all my in-action figures down there. You can see them looking right down there.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, yeah, I invite him. I should send him a link one day and just randomly in the middle of the podcast see if he pops in.
That'd be sweet.
That'd be so awesome.
I'll just start sending it out every week with us. Oh, I might do that. That'll be fun. Random drop-ins. That's a good idea.
Yeah,
all right, we're gonna try it.
Yeah,
we'll start trying it. Kevin, we're gonna start sending you some links. Click on them.
Just do it.
Come on.
Come to the dark side.
It'll be crazy. We'll never be expecting it, and it'll be your show.
I will literally fangirl over that. Freak out.
Oh yeah.
I would shit myself.
I'd be like, I have to leave. Hold on.
All right, make it happen, everybody. Has to know Kevin Smith. Make it happen. I'll start sending it for real. I don't care.
Yeah.
Angel.
It was really hard. I said David Tennant because he's my favorite new time doctor. I think he's a super nerd like I am, and even though he's much older than me, I really idolize him.
And that as a guy who worships a film.
Yes. The whole thing.
I get that. Number two.
My number two is yeah. My number two is Peter Cullen, and I'm sure most people don't know who Peter Cullen is, but he's the voice.
Peter Cullen is the voice of Optimus Prime.
Optimus Prime. Hell yeah! I mean, come on. How much fun would it be to drink with him, and just for him to pull that voice out?
Right when you're drunk enough, and then you're like, Optimus Prime is in my head.
I'm drinking with Optimus, yeah.
And to read the recap of our fantasy week.
Yes.
That would be crazy dope.
Yeah,
I like that one.
Famous voice. Right up there with it. Yeah.
I do like that one. After having Kevin, I feel like I have my hetero life mate.
Yeah.
I decided to, well, besides Leo, and I'm not going to put Leo in this.
Oof.
I'm putting Leo in the Bad Blood Squad. I'm telling you now.
Shock.
Not happening.
I'm in shock.
I don't want to hang out with Leo. Right? Are you kidding? You know how fucking fine Leo is? I'm getting nobody. I'm surrounding myself with ugly dudes. Taylor Swift can go hang out with, Selena Gomez. Straight fucking hot. Well, I'm certainly not surrounding myself with Brad Pitt and Leo. I'm scraps at that point. So they're right out. They're right out. So my second choice, some diversity. which is not just an old wooden ship. Diversity, and by diversity, I meant I wanted to bring some music. So I thought long and hard about what musician I would want to roll with me and Kevin, and I came up with Jack White.
Of course.
He has a strange. He seems very strange, though, to me.
Straight?
Yeah, strange.
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 Strange is cool with me. I can dig strange.
Odd character, I think.
Jack White would be like, "Hey, listen to this old blues record that you've never heard in your life, and it's gonna be fucking amazing." Yeah. Be like, "Oh my God, thank you for adding that to our group, Jack White." So Jack White Jackson. All right, 3 more to go. I'm curious to see Angel's diversifying her squad a little bit, men and women. I've only dropped the boys. I'd like to see some goyles. So, Angel, what do you got for pick number 3?
I went music too. I went with Paul McCartney.
Nice. Okay, can't go wrong. He's a fucking Beatle.
I love the Beatles. I got engaged to him singing like his concert in Raleigh, and I love the man. I really do. I love this man. I've read all about every autobiography about him / every autobiography about the Beatles and biography and whatever. Just everything I could get my hands on. I know a little bit more about his life than I think I should. Like I know about him.
I admire Paul McCartney. Aside from just musically, I admire Paul McCartney for his stance on. He's a vegan. He's a hardcore vegan.
Yes.
Hardcore carnivore. And I take pleasure. I take pleasure in turning vegans. Makes me very happy when I get a vegan to eat a chicken wing.
Oh, man.
So I understand Paul McCartney may feel the same joy when he gets carnivore to eat a salad.
Yeah.
I hope he does because it's a joy so exquisite. Watching a vegan tear into a chicken wing, glorious.
Yes,
so,
yes.
I really admire his stance on veganism, though I don't agree with veganism.
Well, I'm a meat eater too. Sorry, Paul. I appreciate you, but I love bacon. I love sushi. I can't say no to these things.
Hell yeah.
And cheese, good God. How can you say no to cheese?
How got to die the pig as good the pig been to us?
Right. But
do you know what's better than Abbey Road? Abbey Road with bacon.
Yeah.
Of course.
But
bacon makes everything better.
Wisdom. He's seen some shit in his life, and he's been through some hard shit, and still became this badass. Like, he's amazing. I think I could learn a thing or two from him. I would make him. Yeah,
he rolls with about a 20-car police escort when he rolls around. He rolls around like he's fucking royalty, and I'm down for that.
He's totally royalty. He's
no doubt.
When he was at Bonnaroo, we spent 12 hours on the rail of the pit so that we could stay there all day for McCartney. And it was the first time I ever saw police inside Bonnaroo.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was, yeah. Like the fucking king was there, and they were going to make sure nothing bad happened to him. And I'm glad because, we lose rock stars all the time. Anybody this week.
Yeah.
We're not doing a
eulogy. Who's going to die next week?
I don't care. We got through 1 week without doing a eulogy show.
That means don't die.
So, J-Rod, who's your number 3? Paul McCartney's a great one.
Oh yeah, awesome. My number 3, I had now getting into a couple of ladies, and like you said, cosplay. I was kind of between Jessica Negri and Yaya Han. I was like, oh, which one I want more?
I heard
Negri. Yeah.
I heard
Jessica Negri is hot.
Hell yeah. Yeah, so I went with her. Gotta have the hotness.
All right, I'm gonna steal from J-Rod.
Oh, now look who's stealing.
Jeez,
that's right. I'm gonna steal. I'm gonna at least cop to it. I'm gonna cop to it and say I'm stealing, but I'm not stealing his person, just his concept. I'm gonna take me a cosplay girl, but I'm gonna take my girl, the one that could roll with me, Jack White and Kevin Smith. It's Erica Fett.
Erica Fett. Yeah, that's a good one.
We're gonna get her on this podcast. I'm telling you, it's gonna happen.
That would be.
If that happens, I have a list of questions for her.
It is going to happen. Trust me. That's the closest we have to a celebrity on this show so far, and we're pretty much a few texts and tweets away from making that happen.
Oh,
soon we'll have Erica on, and she's amazing.
I've got to whittle down my questions then.
Yeah.
I got like 3 pages right now. What do you?
I have to figure out how not to look like I'm staring at her boobs all the time.
Yeah, for real.
I don't know how to do that. Like I have to directly at my camera through the whole show, and I won't be able to look anywhere else because of fear that I'll be like, oh yeah, well. Yeah, she's lovely. I think she's absolutely scorchingly the most perfect human form I've ever seen. My choice, my perfect form. We should talk about that one day.
The perfect human form.
What is the perfect woman or the perfect man?
Jason Momoa.
Oh, of course she's gonna say that. Of course she was gonna say that.
See, but here's the thing: Jason Momoa, he's hot, sure, great, I'll give you that. But he could be a dolt. He could be a total idiot box. At least Erica Bet, she's a geek, and we have interests that are the same. So if I'm gonna love somebody, she might as well have something in common.
Ryan Reynolds is on that list. He's ultimate.
Not of course.
All right, who's your number 4? The person who's still at the big kid table.
It's difficult. I'm gonna say the number 4 will be J.K. Rowling. I have this
Potter fan brings the Potter.
Okay. I was like, here's the Potter.
I have to. And I kind of have to bug her about all these questions I have about Harry Potter, and she better get over it. It'll only last 10 minutes. Once I get the answers, then we can move on with our lives. But
there you go.
10 minutes in.
Do you think you can? Do you really think you can move on once you know the answers? I don't. I think it would lead to more questions.
I would demand a specific answer, and if it does not answer that question for me, I will continue.
What is the question?
It'd be about the trolley lady, like where the fuck did that come from? The whole Cursed Child book, actually. Just let's change that to what is going on with the Cursed Child book? What were you thinking? Like this book, the more I reread it and think about it, the worse it kind of becomes. Like, what are you doing? 2, why did you
hating
just
on
make
her
an
franchise
encyclopedia for everybody and just throw it out there? And if people have questions, be like, nope, that's all the answers. Goodbye, and put it to rest. And 3, Shadow. I don't know.
Somebody's got to pick up the bill, right?
Yeah, it's just a lot. It's just a lot of questions, a lot of stress. But also, she's like super rich, like. And
somebody's got to pick up the check.
Right.
Yeah.
Like she's so rich, she gives away money to become the less rich than Oprah, and then in a month she becomes more rich than Oprah. She keeps going back and forth because of how much money she gives away / how much money she brings in.
Yeah, this is the same problem that me and J-Rod have all the time. We're always getting like more rich than Oprah, less rich than Oprah, more rich than Oprah. It's like a constant struggle with us and Oprah. We can really relate to her.
I need to start getting paid, apparently. Like, you guys getting more rich than Oprah? I'm doing this for free? What is this?
I appreciate that you chose an author. I would choose George R.R. Martin, except he would be late to fucking everything. See what I did there?
Yeah.
He's not timely. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, nah.
He is lost. All right, J-Rod, who's your 4th?
Who is my 4th? I don't know why I put this on there at the same time. Now, know why I put him on there. I put Bruno Mars. It just kind of one of those left the field, just kind of came to him and I'm like, oh, why not? Man can drink. I know he can party up like I can.
He could sing so pretty.
He's probably one of the few people that can drink as much as I can. So, yeah, why not? Done.
I want to point you in the direction of a musician named Keith Richards if you're looking for a drinking buddy.
Oh no, he does all kinds of stuff though. That's a difference. He can do everything.
If you're just looking for a boozing buddy,
I can't do that.
let me give you Keith.
Yeah.
I don't think you could keep up with Keith at all.
No, hell no.
I accept it only because like Big Brother in Australia, I can accept your nominations or decline them. I accept because you have a musician, and that's important. Even though it's Bruno Mars, but I mean, Jack White and Paul McCartney a little better.
Yeah, oh yeah, don't get me wrong. Yeah, but, I mean, hell, I didn't say Britney Spears or Beyonce. You know, someone like that. At least, I mean, at least give it that much credit.
Which brings me to my fourth. So I decided that I needed somebody for Erica to play with because me and Kevin are going to be tight, and Jack's obviously a little bit aloof. So, she's going to be geeky. I'm going to be geeky. Kevin's going to be geeky. But we need another geek girl to round out our bad blood squad. Kristen Bell.
Oh, okay.
Good one.
Yeah,
I like that.
I love Kristen Bell. I love her in ways that I really shouldn't. And I don't know why, because she's not considered my type, though neither is my girlfriend. Angel is far more my type than my girlfriend is. It's true. It's very true.
Amen to that.
But I did think that leaving Erica alone in the field of boys, though that might make her happy for a bit, would her leaving our group. So I gave her a girl to play with, and I think Kristen Bell's the most fun to play with. She's at least, goofy.
Yeah.
Goofy and silly is really attractive. So that's why she gets number 4.
Nice.
Okay.
All right, number 5. Close it out. You need a home run hitter for number 5. Bring it home with a bang.
I don't know. I feel like you're going to tease me, but Jason Segel.
Oh, I'm totally going to tease you. That's the point of the podcast. Go.
Jason Segel. He is Marshall from How I Met Your Mother. He is my awkwardly obsessed love. Like, I love this man. He is a perfect man to me. If he was a regular guy off the street, I would totally hit on him and probably fall in love with him. He's a musician, an actor. He can dance kind of a little bit. He's really tall, and he's just hilarious. He's so funny, and I love him. I really do. I think he'd be good, and he smokes an ass ton of weed. So there's that.
Now, does smoking an ass ton of weed, is that a requirement for your squad?
I need at least.
Apparently it is for mine.
I need at least one person / also Paul McCartney. So I guess 2 people / probably J-Lo.
Well,
we're not gonna.
I'm not sure about Jack White. I have to assume that Jack White has smoked a marijuana cigarette once or twice.
That devil's
I assume. I know Kevin Smith has.
Yeah.
And I'm fairly sure I can say Kristen Bell is good to go on that front as well.
Yeah, I can believe that. Yeah.
I'm not saying she's a heavy or a daily smoker or anything like that, but she's definitely, past the bong.
Yeah.
Erica, we'll have to ask her when she's here. If she wants to admit that or not. That's up to her.
All right.
Yeah.
So, yeah, is that a requirement?
It's definitely not a requirement, but it's preferred.
Right. The point's going to get passed around. You're either going to hit it or you're going to be out of the squad.
Yeah.
For our purposes, everyone will hit the joint. All right, that's good. I liked your 5. Your 5 was pretty fun.
Cool.
Good mix of people.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I would love, an interesting conversation between Paul McCartney and Marshall Erickson.
Oh my God. They would be nerds. Just talk about music back and forth, and I would be so happy. I would be so happy.
Do that, yeah. All right, J-Rod, bring it home. Number 5, heavy hitter.
All right, my number 5 had to get another girl up in there. Need to kind of a little bit of a badass too, because I'm like, I ain't got nobody that can really fight, so I'm like, yeah, Ronda Rousey, why not? She kind of fits, like I said, chick. I think I don't know, most people don't, but whatever. She can fight. So we need to get down and beat some ass. I know she can do it. She's a geek too, cause she likes the Dragon Ball Z and anime and all that stuff. So she kind of fit in with Negri a little bit. I'm pretty sure they kind of hit it off for a little while, so I won't have to worry about her beating her ass or anything like that. So
hold on. I'm visualizing Ronda Rousey and Negri going at it.
You too, right?
Now that, my friend, is a bad blood squad.
It's terrible.
Yes.
It's terrible.
Terrible. All right, I got to close mine out, and I wanted to bring an athlete to the table. I thought it was important that we had J-Rod brought an athlete. He brought Ronda Rousey, and somebody's got to get us up and motivated. Mm-hmm. Me and Kevin are certainly not going to go out and work out on our own. Jack White is not thin; he's pudgy. The girls, they're in very good shape, and I'm sure they will want to work out. So they're going to need a workout partner. So I like to give them a good athlete. But I'd also like him to be awesome and fun. So I'm picking Le'Veon Bell. We know Lev Bell's going to hit the bong. Hell, Le'Veon's going to bring the weed. So, he's in. He's a very talented cat. I dig him. Everything I've seen him in interview, he's hysterical. So I think he would roll with us just fine. Plus,
yeah.
Token.
We were looking like a rolling Republican, a Republican hit squad, but we bring in the one black guy. My only other black guy, I love Ice Cube. We can bring in Ice Cube.
Yeah.
But Ice Cube scares me.
What?
Because I'm 6'6" and he's like 5'4", and he's got a gun.
Chihuahua fit, yeah.
He's got a gun.
And he's got a gun, and that scares me more. So. So I'm going to go with the Lev Bell. And because I wouldn't want a Viking because it would break my heart if they were just a jackass. So a Steeler doesn't affect me. So. All right. See, here we are almost done with the show.
Oh.
And I was worried about time. Two topics.
Two topics.
All right. Real quick then, let's hit your friends, what you did for your friends recast or what you didn't. And then we'll talk about Pinkerton real quick. So Angel told me in the pre-show that she only did Joey.
Oh, I have Ross too. I forgot. I looked at
Joey and Ross. All right. Why don't you hit us with your Joey and Ross?
Okay, for Joey, because I've been watching a lot of Buffy. Xander from Buffy the Vampire Slayer. His name's Nicholas Brendan. He looks and acts, I think, a lot like Joey if in this little separate casting, I guess. I feel like he'd be a good Joey.
Okay.
So that's who I picked for Joey.
I liked him. I watched like the first season of Buffy. I dug him. He was all right.
Yeah.
He was no Cordelia Chase.
No.
She's hot. She's almost as hot as Erica Durance from Smallville.
Oof. Oof. Oh, man. Okay. Okay.
Smallville.
Turning into a No Angel show here.
I know.
All right, who's your Ross?
I put Joe Flanagan. He's he's Shepard from Stargate Atlantis. I don't know if you've watched that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard name. I was like, oh, who the hell is that?
He looks a lot like Ross to me, but better looking. And yeah, I don't know. Like I guess from the couple episodes of Friends I've watched, I guess he seems a little Rossish. Like I can see that happening. And I know the general storyline between Ross and Rachel, so it's like okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I cast Leo as Ross.
That's Leo. Of course he's in
there.
Leo.
You knew Leo was coming into it.
Hell, I thought you were gonna have him as like a Joey or Chandler. I didn't think you were gonna put him as Ross.
No, I went really bizarre for mine, and I really did. I have Leo as Ross, and the legendary musician Tom Waits as Joey. British transvestite comedian Eddie Izzard as
Oh, I love
Chandler.
him. I loved him.
Oh, that's
Yeah, I
damn,
wanted
that's a good one. Yeah, I'm glad
I
ain't
wanted
got a
my
chance.
3 friends to be awesome.
I
I
was
wanted my
actually
3 friends to be 3 guys I would totally want to hang out with, and that is Tom Waits, Leonardo DiCaprio,
Eddie.
and Eddie Izzard.
Love
Different than the Bad Blood Squad,
Yeah.
but if I was living in an apartment, those would be fine neighbors.
Yeah, can't go wrong with that.
So does that mean
Yeah.
you're Gunther? Really?
No, my Gunther is Nick Swartzen.
Okay.
Oh, hey, bad.
All right, so let's.
Yeah, Gunther and Phoebe, the only 2 I managed to get. I fell asleep on everybody else. I ain't gonna lie. I got out of work this morning. I was sitting there. Oh, who got put in here? Next thing I know, it's freaking 12:30. Shit.
All right, for my Rachel to go with my Ross, I wanted a beautiful couple for Leo, and I know he's used to Victoria's Secret's angels, but I went with Scarlett because that makes me happy.
Yeah.
Oh, Johansson, Scarlett.
But
I was
there's
like,
another Scarlett
Another
somewhere?
Scarlett?
I thought, like, I literally thought Clue right off the bat. I was like,
Miss
Clue?
Scarlett.
Like, Miss
Oh, damn.
Scarlett?
I thought you were going to say G.I. Joe. I was going to be like, hell yeah, I love this girl.
Yeah. All right. So in this case, Miss Scarlett Johansson in the bedroom with my dick.
Terrible.
And I killed it. I killed it.
Stop it.
All right. So for my Phoebe, I wanted a blonde. This was my criteria: blonde and silly. So I chose Kelly Cuoco.
Okay.
I ain't thinking about it.
And for my Monica, I wanted dark hair, a little more serious, but quirky. So I went with Polly Perrette.
Oh, damn, that's damn. Yeah, I gotta give you that one.
Ooh, I got applause.
That's a damn good one there. I don't know why the hell I ain't think. Oh, yeah, I gotta give you that one.
All right, J-Rod, what'd you come up with?
Oh, okay. Like I said, I only got Phoebe and Gunther, and for my Phoebe, I was kind of thinking the same thing. You were blonde, kind of goofy, funny, and I came up with Kate McKinnon from Saturday Night Live.
Oh, I like
Okay.
Ghostbusters.
Yeah. I like the first thing.
I like Kate McKinnon, even though she was in the new Ghostbusters, which I can't say I've seen yet, but
Yeah,
I'm not going to badmouth it.
Yeah, me neither.
And even if it's horrible, I'm not going to badmouth Leslie Jones for taking a job.
Exactly.
That's ridiculous, people.
I know, right?
True.
Damn. I mean,
It's
yeah,
true.
she got to eat
She's
too.
working. She's trying to make a living.
She gotta
Give
eat
her
too.
a fucking break.
Right.
Is Leslie Jones the most attractive woman in the world?
Hell
No.
no.
But she doesn't deserve a beating over